What's up, everyone? I'm Coach D. So let's talk about how big of cowards Donald Trump and JD Vance are. So I'm sure you guys have seen the video of Zelensky meeting with JD Vance and Donald Trump in the Oval Office. Like, JD Vance decided that because he has pent-up anger inside of him, because he's tired of Elon Musk stealing all his thunder, so his first opportunity to be in front of the cameras, he decides to pick a fight with the leader of a country that was invaded by a dictator. Donald Trump, who, in case you guys forget, remember back about 8 years ago when Donald Trump was president, and the intelligence community here in America told Donald Trump, we have credible evidence that Russia and Vladimir Putin are interfering with American elections. Donald Trump stands at a podium next to Vladimir Putin, is asked by the media, hey, did you say anything to him about the fact that they're interfering with our elections? And Donald Trump says, yeah, he said he's not doing that, so I believe him.
In his denial today,
he believed a dictator over his own intelligence community. So this guy doesn't want to pick a fight with a dictator, but he decides to pick a fight with the guy who was invaded by the dictator. And the worst part is them sitting there and trying to berate the guy, basically jumping on him, 2-on-1 on him, again, because JD Vance is a bum who literally has no responsibility, has no authority at all. All of his authority has been passed on to Elon Musk. So he's sitting there chopping at the bit to try to, show people that he's actually someone, but he's no one. So they're berating this guy, and this guy's calling him out every single time on all the BS that they're spewing toward him, right? Later, Donald Trump is asked about this interaction, and he says that he didn't like the fact that Zelensky was saying so many negative things about Putin and Russia.
He's got to say, I want to make peace. He doesn't have to stand there and say about Putin this, Putin that, all negative things. He's got to say, I want to make peace. I don't want to fight a war any longer. His people are dying.
He wants the guy to talk nice about a dictator and a country that invaded his country. He wants him to say nice things about a guy who is literally killing his citizens. Make no mistake about it. Ukraine was invaded by Russia. The United States should stand with the country that is being bullied and not the dictator. But we have decided that we are going to stand with a dictator instead of standing with the country who's been invaded. So listen, when it comes to a point, and Donald Trump's telling Zelensky that, oh, you're messing around with World War III. No, that would be Russia and Vladimir Putin. So when it comes to the point where we are on the verge of World War III, remember, here is the reason why. It is because our president allowed a dictator to invade a sovereign nation. Once he is done invading them, he will move on to other countries. And just like Zelensky was trying to tell him, you guys don't feel it now, but you're going to feel it at some point. And for all you MAGAs out there and idiots who are cheering this on, you have no idea what this is going to, and you have no idea the damage that Donald Trump and JD Vance and their ignorance is doing to this country. This is a shame. It's embarrassing, and I cannot believe this is what our president and vice president are doing. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in their heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.